Om Gam Ganapataye Namaha. Om Gum Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Sam Sarasvati Namaha. Om Sahanavavatu. Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shrunuyama Devaha. Bhadram Pashyemakshabhiryajatraha. Stirairangaihi Stuštuvagum Sastanubhihi. Yashema Devahitam Yadayuhu. Swasti na Indro Vridhashravaha. Swasti na Pusha Vishwavedaha. Swasti na Starkshyo Adishtanemihi. Swasti no Brihaspati'r Dadhatu. Om Swasti, Om Swasti, Om Swasti. Devi Atharva Shirsha. Om Sarve Vai Devaha. Devi Upatastuhu. Kasitvam Mahadevi te. Sa Bravid. Aham Brahma Swarupini. Mattah Prakriti Purushatmakam Jagate. Shunyam cha, shunyam cha. Ahamanandananando. Aham vijnana vijnane. Aham brahma brahmani veditavye. Aham panjabhutanya panjabhutani. Aham akhilam jagate. Vedoham avedoham. Vidyaham avidyaham. Ajaham anajaham. Adhaschordhvam chatiryaksaham. Aham rudrebhirvasubhischarami. Aham adityeruta vishwadevaihi. Aham mitra varuna vubhau bibharmi. Aham indragni aham ashvina vubhau. Aham somam tushtaram pushanam bhagam dadhami. Aham vishnurukramam brahmanamuta prajapatim dadhami. Aham dadhami dravinam havishmate. Supravye yajamanaya sunvate. Aham rashtre sangamani vasunam. Chikitushi pradama yajniyanam. Aham suve pitaramasya murdhan. Mama yonirapsvantas samudre. Ya evam veda. Sadaivim sampadamapnoti. When we have seen the Devi Durga, Devi Atharva Shirsha, Devi Upanishad, so that there are different sections. The first section is known as the Tattva, Jnana Kanda. Who is Devi? So that when you talk about the Supreme, there are three layers as the Saguna Sakara, Saguna Nirakara and Nirguna Nirakara. As Brahman, as Ishvara, as Devata. So all these three layers of knowledge is revealed. And Bhagavati said, Ye evam Veda, the one who realized this, Saha Daivim Sampadam Apnoti. He will gain the Daivi Sampat. What is Devi Sampat? We will learn in the Gita. There are 24 gunas. All those will be gained. Okay? Abhayam Sattva Samshuddhihi Jnana Yoga Vyavastitihi. Bhagavan gives a long list in the 16th chapter. So this Devi Sampat is that which helps us to evolve. So when we start to evolve, again we will be blessed with Devi Sampat. What is that Devi Sampat? That Devi Sampat is Siddhi. Anima, Laghima, Girima, Ishitva, Vashitva, Prapti, Prakamya. Like that many psychological or Daivika or the divine Siddhis will start to gain. That is a second level of Devi Sampat. And then the third level of Devi Sampat is Surgadi Lokaha. The divine wealth. Kamadhenu is there, and then Kalpalata is there, Kalpakavriksha is there, all kinds of divine wealth which will be experienced in the Surgaloka. That also will be gifted to us. Then comes the real Devi Sampat. What is that? Moksha. Realization, the Jnana. The true Jnana. Jnana is not just knowledge, but experiential knowledge. That's what is Devi Sampat. Devi Sampat Vimokshaya Nibandhaya Swadimada. So that which will help us to gain the moksha. That is a direct experience. That is the greatest Devi Sampat. All this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all the 4 layers of the Sampat will be given to us. For whom? Evam Veda. A person who understands this, realize it, experience it. Whatever I have said again, as the Devika Tattva, as the Paramarthika level, as the Ishwara's level, or as the Devata level. If somebody realizes this, so whatever you want, whether you want wealth of this world, or you want Siddhi, or you want to go to Surga, or if you are desired to have the moksha, everything will be given to. Upanishad is over. Whatever is to be said, that's all revealed by Devi. So, Deviga Jnana and Ishwariya Jnana and Paramarthika Jnana. That is Upanishad. So, that is given to us. So, this all started with Devatas asking a question, Kasitvam Mahadevi, who are you? So, the knowledge is given to them. Now comes the Stuti. See, we also realize, we also understood this, but now how this understanding can be changed into experience. We realize, we gather a lot of informations, but that how this information can be changed into experience. For that we need Upasana. We have to do Upasana. We have to practice. So without practice, these are all some just informations which may not have much, impact on us. But an ounce of practice is better than tons of preaching. We like to preach, but how much we, practice, that is the basement of everything. If you want to really, evolve in our life, we have to practice. So now, how to practice? Upasana. In Upasana, there are 3 parts: Puja, Japa and Chinta. Puja, the worship, and the Japa and meditation. Okay. So what Japa? Japa is also, there are different layers of Japa. One is known as Stuti. We should chant every day our Ishtadevata Stuti. And then we should chant the Mula Mantra. Then Gayatri. So Upasana is not just something we do, there's also science is there, Shastra is there. Now Upasana we need, and we have to we have first, should have that reverence and love for our Ishtadevata. Why should we do stuti? We can just chant only Bija mantra or Ishta mantra. Isn't it enough? Yes. If a person has that much of love for Bhagavan, our Ishtadevata, that's enough. But most of us, sometimes we are so much want to do so many upasanas and all that. We are so much attracted towards the Devata. Sometimes nothing is there, as though mind is very dry. Isn't it? So when we do japa also, we can see this. So that's why they say, when we do our upasana, we should have different aspects in our upasana. Like when we go for our lunch, or suppose you think, okay, every day we are getting khichdi, vegetable khichdi. Okay, so dal is there, rice is there, vegetable is there, actually everything is there. But think about every day, morning, evening, afternoon, you are getting only khichdi. After some time, we get so bored. Then what will happen? Not only our taste buds, even our body start to reject. Not only there are lots of things happen. So what we need, with the same rice and vegetables and dal, every day should be something little bit this, little bit that, etc., etc. Then the body will be able to, absorb it, digest it. Like that, in our upasana also, there should be different aspects. One is real puja, a simple puja. Okay. Second is known as japa. Now, when we say japa, japa is not only our Ishtamantra. Of course, Ishtamantra japa should be there. Along with the Ishtamantra japa, we should chant the stutis. Now, there are different stutis of the great Mahatmas, Shankaracharya, and great Mahatmas has composed many stutis. See, when we chant stutis, in that stuti we can, really enjoy different aspects of our Ishtadevata. So, stuti. And then Sahasranama. Every day, if we are really serious in our spiritual practices, then Sahasranama Japa is a important aspect. Geyam, Gita, Nama Sahasram. Every day, Nama Sahasranama should be chanted. Then, if we are into the path of Upasana, then we should chant Kavacha. See, we are starting our journey. We are like a young plant. Okay, a small plant is just coming up. There are all possibilities that some cow or some goat or somebody will just eat it up. Like that, in this universe also there are many negative forces which can be seen, which cannot be seen. So we need to protect ourselves. For that way, we say that there should be a Kavacha Japa. Every day, whatever is our Ishtadevata, Shiva Kavacha, Devi Kavacha, Vishnu Kavacha, Narayana Kavacha, Ganesha Kavacha, and Skanda Shashti Kavacha, everything is there. Whoever is your Ishtadevata, that Devata's Kavacha also should be chanted. And then comes Gayatri. So, Tattad Devata Gayatri. Of course, the Mahagayatri is there. Along with that, when we do Upasana, whoever is our Ishtadevata's Gayatri also should be chanted. Okay, so many things are there to be chanted. And then we should read about him or her, whatever, So like Puranas are there. So whichever is our Ishtadevata, we should have that love and respect for that Devata. For that, we should read Tattat Purana and Mahatmya, that Bhakta Charitam. So whether Vishnu or Krishna or Rama or Devi or Shiva, etc., their devotees are there. We should read the Charita of devotees, because the Charita of devotees will give us lot of inspiration to do our sadhana. So Bhakta Charita, not only Bhagavad Charita, but Bhakta Charita also should be chanted. Then we should do, slowly when we progress, we should do Agni Kaidya. Little bit of a very simple homa, how we do every day, 1 hour, 45 minutes, a small havan. And then When we all do all this karma, slowly our chitta becomes shuddha. Karmana chitta shuddhi. Karma will lead us to, when upasana will lead to chitta shuddhi and chitta ekagrata. Our mind will become pure and we will be able to concentrate. Once our mind is pure and concentrated, then we should start to do dhyana, meditation. So that's why these all are the angas of upasana. Now here, devatas are teaching us what stotra we should chant. If you are a devotee of Jagadamba, what are the stotra? Devatas themselves are teaching us the stotra. Te deva abruvan. Te devaha, those devatas, abruvan, they said. Which devatas? Those devatas who asked, who are you? The same devatas, now they are blessed with this knowledge of Jagadamba. Abruvan, they started to sing, praise Bhagavati. Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Shivayai Satatam Namaha Namah Prakrityai Bhadrayai Niyatah Pranatasmatam. Together. Namo Devyai Mahadevyai Shivayai Satatam Namaha Namah Prakrityai Bhadrayai Pranatasmatam. Have you heard this mantra somewhere else? In Devi Mahatmyam also this mantra is there, like this. So Devi Mahatmya got this mantra from here. Okay, so first one is Namaha. See, the most important thing in spiritual sadhana is Namaskar. As long as our mind is filled with ego, as long as we feel that I know everything, I can do everything, I am this, I am that, no spiritual progress is possible. So, says here, Namaha. Prostrations to you. Namaha. Prostrations to you. Whom? Whom you are offering your prostrations? Devi. I prostrate to Devi. Now, who is Devi? We have discussed it before. Devi comes from the word diva. In Sanskrit, diva is a dhatu, is a root. Most of the Sanskrit words comes from the roots. When we understand the roots, then the inner meanings becomes clear. So diva is a Sanskrit root. There are two meanings for this root diva. One is to shine. Second, one meaning of the diva is to shine. Another is to play. So who is Devi? The one who is shining in this universe of all this universe. Whatever we see, whatever we understand, that's all from the source is Sri Jagadamba. So, and Kridati, this entire universe is a playground. She is, playing in this world. So, Devi. Mahadevi. There are many devatas. Indra, Gini, Yama, they are also playing, they are also has the power to illumine. But she is Mahadevi. Means what? She is the one who gives the light even to other devatas. Indra, Gini, Yama, Varuna, they are also illuminators. They also have the power to illumine. Like, the Chandra, in night we can see that there is light we see Chandrika, moonlight. But we know that the moon by itself, there is no light. It's only reflecting the light of Surya. Like that, so Surya is self-effulgent and Surya can actually shine, give the light to others. Like that is Jagadamba. By herself, she is Devi and she is Mahadevi. She is the one who gives the light to all other devatas. That's why Devyai Mahadevi. And who is she? Shiva. She is none other than the Supreme Consciousness, Shiva. She herself is the Shiva. Shiva, one meaning is that none other than Shiva himself in the feminine form, or Shiva means most auspicious. The word of Shiva means Mangalam. Kalyanam, Mangalam, Shubham, Shivam. So what is the meaning of Shiva? Kalyanam, Mangalam, Shubham, Shivam. These are all synonyms. So Shiva means the most auspicious one. Satatam Namaha, I prostrate always. I always prostrate Devi, Mahadevi, Shiva. Who is she? Nama Prakriti. She is the Moola Prakriti. Now, she is that primordial nature from which this entire universe manifests. Nama Prakriti. And who is she? Bhadraye. Bhadra, the source of welfare. The one who gives welfare to this entire universe. Such a person is known as Bhadra. That which gives auspiciousness, that which gives knowledge, that which gives ananda. Such an aspect, such a truth is known as Bhadra. Nama Prakriti Bhadraye Niyataha Pranatasmahatam. Tam Niyataha Pranataha. To him, to that Devata, to her, to Jagadamba, Niyataha Pranataha. Unfailingly we prostrate. Means what? We prostrate that Jagadamba continuously. We also do prostration to Bhagavati whenever we go to a temple, or sometime in the morning, or sometime in the afternoon, sometimes once in a while. That's why sometimes people say, oh Swamiji, we are doing tapas or sadhana for so long, nothing is happening. That is because our sadhana is not continuous. We do something, sometime, whenever everything is okay, there's no other work, there's other, in TV also no good film is there, not interesting program is there. Now what to do? Let us do japa. No. If you really want to have the experience, spiritual experiences, then our sadhana should be niyataha. I do japa, lots of japa. Oh, how many? Sometimes, I don't count. This counting, etc. is a very mechanical thing. I don't count. Oh, so hours I do japa. Acha? Oh, but nothing happens. I say, when did you do this japa? When I am driving, I do japa. When I am cooking, I am do japa. When I am cleaning, very good. Very good. When we are driving, cooking, we should do japa. But that is not enough. Because when we are doing all the work, any job or any action, along with when we are doing japa, our full concentration is not in japa. The majority of our mind is fixed in the action. Otherwise, it's not possible to do the. So, some part is in japa, the majority of our mind is fixed in action. That's why, even if you do so much of japa, no result comes. That's why there should be niyata japa. It's known as niyama. Every day we have to invest some time exclusively for our upasana. Then only results will come. No, Yoga Sutra very clearly says, Dirghakala Nairandaya Satkara Asevito Dridabhumihi. You take up any upasana, if you want to have any, great results, Dirghakala. You have to do it for long time. Many years it may take. Nairandaya. Swami, I am doing tapas, I am doing my upasana, I am initiated in 2000. Now 24 years over. Dirghakal. I am doing it for Dirghakal. Oh, acha. So, every day you do. See, every day is difficult. I have so many work and this and that. So, whenever I get time, even though we are doing for 24 years, if it is not nirantara, our sadhana should be continuous. We should invest if you want results. Okay, so that dirghakala for long time, nairantarya, every day we should invest time. Sometimes we do that every day. Swamiji, I sit 6 o'clock. Okay. But the question is, we are doing japa with a mala. Now when then we look at it. I'm doing japa like this. How much over? Because we are bored. We are doing this japa because, maybe because somebody told us, if you do this, you will get this, or something. Or sometimes fear is there. If I don't do something, wrong will happen, etc., etc. But we don't enjoy. So it says satkara. We should really enjoy it, our sadhana. And asevita. We should have great reverence. We should feel that our sadhana time is actually a time where we are meeting Bhagavan. Suppose the Prime Minister of India or the President of India or President of whatever is your country is coming to your house. How much reverence, how much ready, you will be so, expecting. Like that should be our sadhana time. We should be looking forward for that. Oh, 1.5 hours more for my japa. Do we do that? We know what we do. So that's what known as pranataha. Niyataha pranataha. So when I do this for dirghakala, nairandarya satkara asevitaha, then it becomes niyatam. Then unfailingly I prostrate to you. Okay. Who is the Devi? Tam Agni Varnam Tapasa Jvalantim Vairochanim Karma Bhaleshu Jushtam Durgam Devim Sharanam Prapadyamahe Asuran Nashayitre Te Namaha Tam Agni Varnam Tapasa Jvalantim Vairochanim Karma Bhaleshu Jushtam Durgam Devim Sharanam Prapadyamahe Asuran Nashayitre Te Namaha. So this is also, some part of this is from Durga Suktam of the Ayurveda. So who is this Tam Sharanam Prapadye? I take refuge. You take refuge in whom? Durgam. Durgam Devim Sharanam Prapadyamahe. Prapadyamahe is plural. Prapadye is ekavachana. So in Durga Sukta it is Prapadye, means I take refuge. Here Prapadyamahe because Devataha. Te Devaha Abruvan. Devaha means plural. All the Devatas. So that's why here Prapadyamahe means we all take refuge in whom? Durgam. We take refuge in Durga. Dukkhena gandhum kshamya. The one who cannot be approached very easily. Or the one who destroys all kinds of dukkha. Durga dukkharti shamani, Durga patvinivarini, Durgatodharini, Dukkhanashini, Durmadapaha. Who is Durga? the 33 things he says. Who is Durga? Durga Dukkharti Shamini. Who is Durga? Dukkharti Shamini. One who destroys our dukkha, all kinds of sufferings. Durgapat Vinivarini. The one who is only capable, the only goddess capable to remove different, apat, difficulties, dangers of our life. Durgatodharini. Suppose we have fallen into Durgati. Because of our, some mistakes, we are fallen. The other devatas doesn't care. But Durga actually cares. She can protect us even if we are fallen. Because she is mother. No? Durga, like that. So that is Durga. So Tam Durgam Sharanam Prapadyamahe. We take refuge in that Durga. Who is this Durga? Agnivarnam. One who is shining like Agni, like the fire. Tam Agnivarnam. One who is like the hue of fire, one who shines like the light, like the fire. Fire can destroy darkness and cold. You are very cold, can destroy that. And also darkness. And the fire is that which actually gives us life. Ho gaya. Body became cold. That means ho gaya. So that also Vaishwanaro Aham Vaishwanaro Bhutva Dehinam Prana Praninam Deha Mastritaha. So I am residing in each and every being as fire. Agnivarna, one who is shining like the fire. Tapasa Jwalanti. How Durga can shine like fire? Because of her tapas. Because of her penance, because of her austerities, because of her great understanding. Jnana is the greatest tapas. So, she is Jnana Swarupini because she is the embodiment of knowledge, because she is the embodiment of tapas, she is the embodiment of all the divine qualities. That's why she is shining like the fire. Tam Agnivarnam Tapasa Jwalantim Vairochanim. Vairochini means full of light. So if you catch Durga and try to see what is she. Is she made up of Panchabhutas and etc.? No. Her form, whatever we see as the form, is actually not made of Panchabhutas. She is made up of light. Prakashaswarupini. She is Shuddha Chitta. No, she is Shuddha Sattva, she is Shuddha Chitta, Chit Tattva. No, she is pure consciousness. That's why Vairochani. Vairochani means the one who is full of light. Vairochanim Karma Bhaleshu Jushta. How Durga is related to us? Is there any connection between us and Durga? Yes. What is that? She is related to us through Karma Bhala. Means she is the one who gives Karma Bhala. She is the one who grants the results of action. Whatever actions we perform, whether it is good or bad, there is a consciousness, a supreme consciousness who is Karma Bhaladata, one who gives the results of our karma. When we do Satkarma, Punya is given. Because Punya, Sukha comes to us. When we do Dushkarma, Papa is granted to us. Because of Papa, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but in Janma, Papa will bring Dukkha. So there is a principle in this universe which is known as Karma Bhaladata, the one who grants, gives the results of our action. And that is Durga. Karma Bhaleshu Jushtam. one who is united with the karma bhala of jivas, not herself. So she is the one who grants the bhalas of our karma. Durgam Devim Sharanamaham Prapadyamah. We take refuge at the lotus feet of Jagadamba, Sri Durga Parameshwari. Who is she? Asura Nashayitri, the one who destroyed, the annihilator of asuras. No, the one who destroys all kinds of the negative forces, negative thoughts, negative forces within and without. All those negativities are there within us, and all those negative forces which exist in this world, Bhutaha, Prayataha, Pisachascha, okay, Asuraha, Rakshasaha, Bapre, so many types of are there within and without. She is the one who can destroy. Why? Because she is Vairochini. She is Prakasha Swarupi. See, in a room there is darkness for 10,000 years. But the moment light comes, it will not take 10,000 years for the darkness to perish. That moment, the darkness will go. Like that, Jagadamba, she is Vairochini. She is the embodiment of light. The moment she appears, all kinds of negativities will be vanished. Vairochanim karma bhaleshu justam. And who is, so that is that Durgam Devim. Who is she? Asuran Nasayitri. Now Asura, what is the meaning of Asura? Asura means what? Asura means demons. Asura means these negative energies, negative forces who exist in this universe. Asushuramate iti asuraha. What is the etymological meaning of asura? Asu means prana. Asu means idriya. Asushuramate, those people who live in this world only for sense gratification. Khao piyo maujudavo. That's it. What is the purpose of life? Khao piyo maujudavo. Aur kya hai? They are asuras. That is the motto of asura. Khao piyo maujudavo. That's all. Eat and drink and then, make merry. That's all. What else is there? That is known as Asura Vedanta. Vedanta, in Bhagavad, you will see Hiranyakashipu is giving a great lecture. Have you heard in Bhagavad, there is one portion where Bhagavan Mahavishnu, Varaha Rupi, kills Hiranyaksha. So Hiranyaksha's wife and mother, all of them are crying. So Hiranyakashipu comes and gives a great sermon. What is there? Everything is. So known as Asurika Vedanta. Okay. So we should be very careful what Vedanta we are following. They say, kya hai? Isme kya hai? Kuch bhi karo. Kya hai? Kuch nahi hai. Do whatever you want to do. That is not Vedanta. That is Asurika Vedanta. It will, when we hear, it will look almost similar. But Vedanta leads to Dharma. Asurika Vedanta leads to Adharma. So we should be very careful. When we study, when we listen, to Shastra and to this, etc., etc. Nowadays, see, in olden days it was very difficult to, but now we have this thing, anytime we can listen to any Mahatmas or any people, any preachers. And sometimes these people, their preaching become very, what he is telling is very correct. Kya hai isme? Kuch bhi nahi hai. Kuch bhi karo. That is not Vedanta, that is Asurika Vedanta. Okay. So, this Asuran Nasayitre. So, any Shastra which tells us or pushes us to sense gratification, that is Asurika Shastra. Okay. So Asuran Nasayitre, one who destroys the internal and external negative forces, to her our prostration. Devim vachamaja ajanayanda devaha tam vishwarupaha pashavo vadanti sano mandresham urjam duhana dhenurvag asman upa sushtutaitu devim vachamajanayanda devaha tam vishwarupah pashavo vadanti sano mandreshamurjam duhanam dhenurvagasmanupasuštutaitu. Says etu ehi please come. Etu may come, please come. That is etu. Etu means aye. Etu, please come. No, please come near us. Etu, please come near us. Who? Sushtuta. Sushtuta, the one who is worshipped. I am explaining the last word. Sushtuta etu. May she who is worshipped by all of us, etu, come near us. Sushtuta etu. May she, one who is, she means Devi, Bhagavati, one who is worshipped by the beautiful stutis, may she come near us. That's the prayer. May Jagadamba may Jagadamba approach us. May Jagadamba come near us. That's a prayer. Okay. Who? Sushtuda. One who is worshipped, one who is sang by all. No. Now comes, how does this, vak came into exist? How the speech is manifested? That's a thought. So the speech is the manifestation of Jagadamba herself. So there are 4 stages of speech. Vak. The word vak means Sarasvati. Vak means Sarasvati, Devi. The vak, the speech, there are 4 stages. Para, Pashyanti, Madhyama and Vaikhari. So all these 4 forms of speech, that all are coming from prana. The prana, the pranic energy, manifests as speech. Because if there is no prana, we can't speak. Prana alone is manifesting as the speech. Especially the 4th one, known as Vaikhari. Para, Pashyanti and Madhyama, in that we don't actually see the play of prana. Of course, in Madhyama it is there, but in Vaikhari, Vaikhari means what? The speech which can be heard, listened by us is known as Vaikhari. So, that speech, how the speech is manifesting? Because of prana. Who is this prana? Devaha. Says, Devim vachamajanayanda devaha. Devaha Devim vacham ajanayanda. Ajanayanda created. What? Who? Devaha. Here Devaha means prana swarupi. Embodiment of our prana. Those, whether it is cosmic prana is Deva or individual, Vyashti or Samishti prana, they manifest the Vacham. Devi Vacham Ajanayanda Devaha. Devaha Devim Vajam Ajanayanda. Ajanayanda created, gave birth to the speech. Devatas created the speech. Okay. Tam Vak. Vishwarupaha tam Vishwarupaha tam Pashavaha Vadanti. All the beings, all the created beings, they all speak. They are, all the beings of this world are able to express themselves because of this universal speech. The Devatas created speech. Using this speech, which is universal, beings, now they are able to communicate. Whether they are human, not only human, Pasavaha means all beings, whether it is birds or the animals or human or devatas or any created being, they are able to communicate because of language, because of Vani, because of Bhasha. Who created this? Devatas created it. Okay? So that's why Devim Vajamajanayanda Devaha Tam Vishwarupaha Pashavaha Vadanti Tam Vishwarupaha Tam. That speech which is it is there in this entire universe. See, that is the beauty of Vak. Okay? The birds, they have their own language. Animals have their own language. We have our own language. So Vishwarupa, the speech is not only with human beings. Maybe we have expanded our, vocabulary and an ability to speak, but even the birds and the animals also have their own speech. So that's not Vishwarupaha, that which exists in this entire universe, not only with human, with all beings. Pashavaha Vadanti, that's how animals are able to express themselves. Okay. Sano Mandresha Murjam Duhana Denur. Like a dhenu, this Vak Devata, like a dhenu, like a cow, wish fulfilling Kamadhenu. Mandresha Murjam Duhana. How we can milk the cow and get the milk. Like that, this Vagdevata which are there universally present, from that Vagdevata we get food and energy. So whether we want Urjam or Mandram, Mandram means food. Whether we need food or energy, from where we are getting? We are getting from this universal speech, who is none other than Sri Jagatambika. Sano Mandresha Murjam Duhana. How we milk a cow and gets milk, like that, when we milk the pranic energy, which is universally there, when we use it, then we are able to do all kinds of activities. That's why two things. One is food, one is energy. To do any kind of activity, we need food and energy. And that food and energies they are created by the speech. The speech is the base. If you do not know how to speak, you have gone to a foreign land. Okay? Those people don't understand our speech. But they understand our sign language. Everywhere you go, everybody understands. But suppose we enter an alien's world where they don't understand that also. What will happen to us? We'll die only. To have food, to have energy, we need Vak. So, Sano Mandresha Murjam Duhana Dhenuhu Vak. That Vak which is like a dhenu, which gives us energy and food. Asmanupasuštutaitu. That Deva Upayaitu, come near us. May that Vagdevata, come near us. By Sushtuta. became happy with our praising, our japa, our praises, may Jagadamba, who is manifesting in this world as prana, because of whose grace all beings are able to communicate, may that Jagadamba, one who gives food and energy to all the beings, may that Jagadamba Rajarajeshwari come near us, listening to our stutis. So this is a prayer. Okay? See once more. Devim Vajamajanayanda Devaha Tam Vishwarupah Pasavo Vadanti Sano Mandresha Murjam Duhana Dhenurvagasmanupasuštutaitu. Upa etu, okay? That vag asman upa is there, no? That upa should go with etu, upayitu. Upayitu mam deva sakha kirtischa maninasa. Upayitu means please come near. In Sanskrit, in the Vaidika Bhasha, they cut these prefixes and then kriya and put here and there. Ganana am tva ganapadigum havamahe kavingavina muvamashravastamam jeshtarajam brahmanam brahmanaspada a is there, no? Nah shrunvanneti utibhi sida sadhanam. That is sida. Aha. That a will go to asida. Utibhi sida should be added with a. So asida means may be seated. So in Veda, in Vedika Sanskrit, they do this. They cut prefix and put somewhere else. We have to understand. So here also, upa sushtuta etu. That upa prefix should be added to etu. So become upa plus etu become upaitu. Oh, how we should praise Bhagavati? What are her names? Kalaratrim Brahmastutam Vaishnavim Skandamataram Sarasvati Maditim Dakshaduhitaram Namamah Pavanam Shivam. Together. Kalaratrim Brahmasutam Vaishnavim Skandamataram Sarasvati Madidim Dakshaduhitaram Namamah Pavanam Shivam. Pavanam Shivam Namamaha. We prostrate to Immaculate Shiva. Shiva, embodiment of Shiva. We prostrate to that Sri Bhagavati, one who is pure and one who is like Shiva, auspicious being. Who is she? Kalaratri. So in one aspect, when she takes up Tamo Bhava, then she becomes Kali. Kalaratri, the terrible night. So Kalaratri also means one who destroys Kala or one who manifests as the terrible night. Taking up Tamasika Shakti. Brahmastutam. So when we study the Devi Mahatmya, we can see this. Pradama Stuti is Kali, the Mahakalika, who manifested through the Stuti of Brahma. Today we chanted. Tum Swaha, Tum Swada, Tum Hivashatka Daswara. That is one meaning. So Brahmastuta means one who is always worshipped by Brahmaji. One meaning. Another is Brahma also means Veda. Brahma not only means that there are different synonyms are there, anarthas are there for the word Brahma. One meaning is Brahma means Paramatma. Another is creator. Another is Veda. So Brahmachari, when we say, we say Brahmachari means Brahmani Charati. That means Brahmachari is a person who is a realized master. If you say Brahmachari means Brahmani Charati, means a person who is always existing in the Brahman. How is it possible? There Brahma means Veda. One who studies and contemplates on Veda, such a person is known as Brahmachari. I mean as a Prathama Ashrama. Brahmacharyam, Garhastham, Vanaprastham, Sannyasam. So, first ashrama is Brahmachari. That doesn't mean that he is always revealing in Brahman or anything. He is always studying and contemplating about Veda. So, Brahma also means Veda. So, here Brahmastuta means, one meaning is Brahmaji. Himself is, do the stuti, prayers, pray to Jagadamba. Another meaning is Brahmastuta means this. The stuti comes from the Vedaha, whom Vedas always worship. Kalaratrim Brahmastutam Vaishnavim. Who is she? She is Vaishnavi Shakti. So when the Jagadamba takes the Tamasika Shakti, then she is known as Kalaratri. When she takes the Sattvika Shakti, Sattva Rajas Tamas, so when she takes the Sattva Shakti, then same Jagadamba is known as Vaishnavi. Embodiment of Tattva, embodiment of Sattva, embodiment of Vishnu, known as Vaishnavi. Next one is Skandamatara. The third aspect of Devi is Skandamatara. Means what? Parvati. Okay, so Sarasvati, Mahalakshmi, Parvati. So these concepts have changed into Saraswati, Mahalakshmi, Parvati in Purana. So Kalaratri, Mahakaliga. Vaishnavi, Mahalakshmi. Skandamata, Parvati. So tomorrow Devi will be worshipped as Skandamata. Fifth day, Jagadamba. Skandamataram. Saraswati, one who is the embodiment of knowledge. Saraswati means the one who is with Saras. Saraswati, what is the meaning of Saraswati? Saraswati means embodiment of knowledge. How? See, we say Vidyavan. What is the meaning of Vidyavan? Vidyavan means what? Or Vidyavati means what? The one who has Vidya. Dhanavan means a person with Dhanam. Like that, if you add Madup Pratyaya, Madup and Madup, two Pratyayas are there. If you add, then the meaning is with. The person with whatever. Like that, Saraswati. The Madup Pratyaya is added to Saras. What is Saras? Saras means Ashtadasha Vidyasthanani. 18 sources of knowledge. They are known as the Saras. Like 4 Vedaha, 4 Upavedaha, 6 Vedankas, then Arthashastra, Dharmashastra, Nyaya, Purana. These are the 18 sources of Vedas. So they are together is known as Saras. So Saraswati means embodiment of knowledge. Saraswati, Aditim. We have already explained, discussed about Aditi. Aditi is Deva Mata. Okay. So Aditim, Namamaha Pavanam Shiva. And the pure Shiva. Pavana, immaculate, pure Shivam, embodiment of Shiva. To all those different forms of Jagadamba, we prostrate. So, this is the Namaskara mantra. When we do Namaskara to Bhagavati, this is the mantra. Kalaratrim Brahmastutam Vaishnavim Skandamataram Saraswati Madidim Dakshaduhitaram Namama Pavanam Shivam. I prostrate to Pavana. Pure Shiva, Shivarupini, Jagadamba herself. So we have seen, what is the form of Devi, what is the greatness of Devi, what is the function of Devi, etc., etc. Now comes the Gayatri. We'll just chant the Gayatri and we'll see the meaning tomorrow. Mahalakshmi cha vitmahe Sarvashakti cha dhimahi Tanno Devi prachodayat. Together. Om Mahalakshmi cha vitmahe Sarvashakti cha dhimahi Tanno Devi Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.